Hi, today we are talking about why a person has to have a PAN card, permanent account number. In India, PAN card is the must for anyone who is generating an income. When it comes to income tax, PAN card will help us to file the taxing, and when you want to pay any income tax, PAN card is mandatory. And this is a question, one of my friend who has called me and asked me, why do you need PAN card? And he's an NRA and he thinks that if you do not have PAN card, you don't have to pay the tax. But what is he missing if you do not have PAN card? So it is very important for us to understand that what are the important things we need to understand in terms of generating money or spending money. So any money transaction which go through us, it is mandatory that we should have a PAN card. And who should apply for PAN card? So PAN card is available for minor, major, NRIs, even for corporates also. Not only for individuals, for corporate also PAN card is available. But who is very important and mandatory that they should have a PAN card? Especially those who are generating an income, PAN card is important. And those who are not generating an income also, PAN card is useful for them if they are doing any money transaction, or if they are buying a vehicle, if they are investing small money. For anyone, we can use PAN card as an identity proof also. So in terms of income tax, people, especially for NRIs, they have a confusion that I'm not generating any income from India. If I take PAN card, I will end up paying tax here. No, it's not like that. PAN card is important for anyone, any Indian citizen. PAN card is important, and especially these days, if you want to open a bank account, PAN card is one of the mandatory document we should produce to open a bank account. And income tax payment liabilities only for people who are generating income, especially more than 2.5 lakh rupees if you are generating in a given financial year. Financial year means April 1st to next year, March 31st. During that period, if you are generating income more than 2.5 lakh, then only we are liable to declare our income and file the income tax. Otherwise, we do not have to do that. And in terms of tax liability and tax payment, I'm not really getting in there. That also, if your income is not less than 5 lakh rupees, you don't have a tax liability also. But in terms of PAN card, what is that needed? In case if you want to file the income tax, PAN card is mandatory. And if you have PAN card and you are generating more than 2.5 lakh rupees, in that case, you can go with the income tax slab and pay the lower tax rate also. But if you do not have PAN card, you are liable to pay straight 30% whatever income generating. In that case, having a PAN card is good in terms of paying the income tax filing. In terms of if you are registering any business, PAN card is mandatory. In order to complete the business registration, PAN card for an individual is important. And at the same time, if you want to do any financial transaction, it can be investing in shares, mutual fund, or any money transfer you are doing in terms of you want to do any expenses. If you want to go for a foreign trip and you want to do expenses to meet your travel and everything, if those transactions is more than 50,000 rupees in a year, you are liable to show that your PAN card. And if you are involving any land purchase, if you are land purchase anything above 5 lakh rupees, PAN card is mandatory. Or if you are buying any vehicle, motorbike, anything more than 50,000 rupees you are spending, PAN card is important. It is the same time PAN card you can utilize as a income tax, not income tax, identity proof also. If you want to take any utility services like electricity, telephone, all these things, you can use PAN card as your identity proof. Even Aadhaar card application time also you can use PAN card as a identity proof. But usually in terms of other things like a utility bill, it's not to use PAN card, other identity proof, you can utilize it. And in terms of bank account opening, PAN card is mandatory. And it's always good to link your bank account and PAN card together, because in case while you are paying tax, if you have any reimbursement option is there, if you are eligible to get any income tax reimbursement, that money will come to your bank account. So that way it is an advantage also, especially for NRIs. They have a lot of, especially people who are in Middle East, their income tax is not there. So they think that income tax liability in India is too much, and they have a lot of confusion around. Those who have invested in any bank FD, you are getting an interest. That means in India you are earning an income. If you have a property and you have given it for rental, and that rental income, that means you are earning an income from India. Especially for banks, when they pay you interest, they are deducting a TDS money. So that TDS, actually, if based on your income level, you can take that reimbursement. If you have PAN card, that is possible. So while not applying PAN card, actually speaking, as a citizen of India, we are missing out. And in case if you do not have PAN card, and how you can apply? You have two methods, online and offline. You can apply. Online, you can visit websites like NSDL and UTI website you can visit. Along with the description, I will put that description. You can visit there and you can apply your PAN card online. And offline, across India, you have PAN card service center. There you can go and fill up the form and apply for your own PAN card. And it's very seamless process. You will able to get the PAN card within 15 to 45 days time. And those who are not in India, you can apply a PAN card online from abroad also. In terms of fee payment for applying PAN card from India, it's about 107 rupees. And if you are applying from abroad, it is more, around 1,017 rupees, about approximately 1,000 plus. So that is a payment involved. But with having a PAN card, you can do any legal financial transaction here. Those who are NRIs, you can invest any money in India with the help of PAN card having in your name. So it is important that you as a person, you should have PAN card. And my friend has asked me that you have to mention that what are the benefits of having PAN card and demerits of having PAN card. I don't see any of the demerits of having PAN card. I have seen it's more like your requirement, your responsibility, your right as an Indian citizen to have PAN card and ensure that your tax payment is done and your benefits are getting. And more importantly, in terms of financial plan, personal finance point of view, you always has to have investment. At the same time, you have to have a sufficient insurance also. In order to get sufficient life insurance coverage, you should have PAN card and you should have income tax source also. So in terms of all these things, for any wealth creation, those who are planning to create wealth here, those who are planning to have a good life in India, PAN card is the must to have. So in terms of any questions regarding this, please comment below or email to us. And at the same time, if you have any questions related to your money, your investment, please reach out to us. Happy to discuss and help you. Thank you. See you again with another topic.